Boom. Shakalaka.
Boom. I need my ticks.
We're back.
I need my dicks.
I need my ticks. Yes. And if you're wondering why the audio sounds so crisp, it's because we are in the same fucking room. We are in the same room right now.
Still with social distancing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Believe it or not. The country's opening up and so are we. We're coming live to you. End of the day podcast is, I say,
exclusive.
You want to do percentages wise, like 80% back?
Definitely not 80. I'm going to put us... Wait, you talking about for the podcast?
Just in general. Like right now, because we're all in the same room. We're not, but are we 100% back?
This is like 65%.
This is 65%.
This is 6 feet.
This is 6 feet. We're all 6. We definitely are 6 feet apart. We were wearing masks, but now we're smoking weed.
Yeah, it's out the window actually.
Yeah.
What do you think? No cap? Or cap?
But I love that new drop.
Yeah, so far.
Yeah, we're here for another week. Is this correct? Week 70?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I gotta say, guys, we're getting close to 100.
We are getting closer to 100, man. I am really proud of us. We have been at this for quite some time, and I just really like our consistency and where we've been at.
I do, and I think we've been getting some great guests.
Yeah, really good guests.
Shout out Jerome. Shout out to Steph for coming on.
For real. Yeah, they were a great guests and holding us down during those those are the quarantine weeks. Those are weeks that weren't easy for us being apart.
For sure. I think that I'm very glad that we kept it going during this quarantine though, because one, I think we grew as a podcast, kind of made us rely more on all aspects of everything. Like we started doing video,
Real talk, that's coming back. That's coming back for sure, 100%.
having guests, and just like literally using Zoom for fucking audio. Like I don't know if you guys caught it, but on one of the episodes, I definitely subscribed to a Zoom membership because they were gonna fucking end the podcast.
I remember that. Yeah, we gotta remember to cancel that shit, right?
Yeah, I'm fucking paying like $15 a month right now. So.
Nah, we are not paying $50 a month for Zoom. Also, if you're wondering what podcast T. Will is talking about, as you heard from the drop right there, this is the End of Day Podcast.
End of the Day Podcast.
I am one of your hosts, one of the ugliest hosts, though, one of the uglier hosts.
No, we're all beautiful people here.
Yeah, and I go by the name of Sin Supreme.
Sin exclusive.
I'm your boy T.
T Will exclusive.
And me, Kristen Elizabeth.
Yo.
Thank ya.
Yeah. So what is up, guys? How have you been?
Great. I just had a birthday.
Hey.
Yeah, that is correct.
Birthday.
One whole
It's your
year
birthday.
older. One whole just like leveled up closer to just like the peak you.
My Saturn return.
You hit the peak and then it's downhill.
Yeah, I know it's all down over there. How do you feel?
I feel like I'm gonna peak for a while.
Yeah, you
And
can.
I'll be okay.
That's totally possible. I feel like you can peak for years.
Yeah.
I'm trying to peak into my 60s.
Yeah, I'm trying to peak for like the next 20 years at least.
The way I see it is, I already went bald, so
You didn't not go bald.
T Will exclusive.
my hairline is fucked up. Honestly, though, if worse comes to worse, I'll just Tory Lanez it. I'll get my hairline back.
Exactly.
Because
I seen
don't
someone
know-
do that the other day.
Bro, Tory Lanez has dreads now.
He does have dreads or
I'm like,
braids or something. What the fuck?
What kind of fucking
I don't know how the fuck he did that.
technology
Yeah,
saved
this
this
nigga got
dude's
the
hairline.
ill tech. Like he went from
It's just like a lawn.
No, like he has a braided head. It's
No, that's
kind
his
of
hair.
crazy.
That's his hair. He's had people like touch it and shit. Like
No, I just literally, this guy that I follow on Instagram, Landon Romano, he's like a funny guy, and he just got his hairline redone, and he posted about it and tagged the company, and I was looking at it, and it just, the initial process, when they come out, it just is, it looks like new hair, like plugs, just lined it up and just.
I've actually also seen that procedure go terribly wrong.
Yeah, I would personally be scared. Like if I'm trying, because at that point you're kind of just like really just going against your body.
Dude, and I've seen people literally get their scalps like ripped open and the hair shit implanted.
Yeah, you're
and that
just
shit
really,
goes sour, and then you just got a fat ass scar on your head.
You're just really going against your body at that point.
I mean, that's so much plastic surgery, though. You know, I mean, whatever. Do your thing if you want it. But
hey, honestly
really
though,
that's what would keep me from doing it is the fear of it all.
Yeah, me too. I'd be.
I would fuck with a strong hairline, but
You
cool
look so good with your head bald.
Yeah, I'm cool with the baldy.
Yeah,
I would say just laser the rest of it off, so then you don't have to shave.
That's very true.
I just don't know about lasers like on my head.
I've dealt with a female who lasered her whole lower half. I don't know how much of the top half she did, but I know the whole lower half was all lasered off, and it was amazing.
Sin exclusive.
It was like so smooth. It's like so smooth.
So smooth.
So smooth, dude.
Like a baby's bottom.
She said she had to touch it up every once in a while.
Yeah.
Just, to get the little bit of, but like, it's always, her legs
I think after a certain amount
smooth.
of laser treatments that your hair just gets fucking so damaged that it just doesn't grow back.
Pretty much, but it shrinks down.
You talking about the laser treatment?
Yeah.
I don't know what the laser treatment does, but I know for a fact it works.
Yeah. You have to be either light skinned or
experiences.
just not have a tan, because like darker pigmented skin, it doesn't really work on the laser beam. Like can't like distinguish between the hair and the skin.
Low key, black people aren't even that hairy.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I know what you mean.
But like
Yeah.
my Arab
I'm
friends,
mixed though, so I got the Irish in me. My arms are mad thick with hair.
Hair, you got the the animal. The
Yeah, I
animal
got the-
piece. Yeah.
I got the fucking straight up. But yeah, shout out lasers hair removal.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, right. Endorse us. Give us an endorsement, and we'll shout you out a little more.
That'd be wild if we got sponsored by a hair removal.
Laser hair
that would be
removal.
tight.
Yeah, that would be kind of tight.
But how'd you feel about birthday during quarantine?
It's a big deal.
I was supposed to be in Hawaii.
Damn.
Terrence and I both.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
And I'm sad that I wasn't there, but I also had a really wonderful birthday, and it was just, I don't know, birthday in quarantine. I don't know. It's just a different vibe.
You did move this trip.
Pardon?
You did move this trip
to July, the end of July.
End of
So
July.
I mean, we'll see if it's even open, because I heard this is I have not fact checked this, but one of my friends told me that people were getting arrested if they were going to Hawaii.
Like,
Damn.
what do you mean, like for vacation, like going on a trip? Like
Yeah,
you're
because
getting
the
arrested?
island's locked down. So I guess if I don't know, I would
But
assume.
why would they let people fly in if it's all
That's what I'm
locked down?
saying.
No, like private jets and shit like that. Probably.
Oh, so like if you're finding a way to fly into, so that means that they
or
shouldn't
like taking
even,
a boat.
That's pretty obvious though. If something's on lockdown, that they.
But then that
probably
means
don't
they
want
shouldn't
you to
even
come.
let you. They shouldn't even let you fly into the country then.
Yeah.
No, I don't think they let you. I think you would be like sneaking.
No, like they shouldn't let you, because you guys are flying commercially, right? Y'all aren't flying private.
Yeah.
They shouldn't.
Let us book it.
Yeah, or like they should be like, yo. I mean, I'm sure they probably wait until that time.
Yeah, and then they'll just like keep
Yeah.
pushing you back.
Yeah, keep pushing it back.
It'll be
but
fine. I mean, even if we don't get to go then, I'm sure we'll get to go eventually. But,
Shit's
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
It is.
yeah, people
That
are
is-
just bleeding out money.
No, yeah, I hit it, passed it to Kristen.
I hit it twice.
Yeah, she hit it because she's
I
the
feel like
middleman.
you
She's
need to pass
middleman.
it to Sin.
No, she's middleman in it, so she's gonna get
I just
lost in
smoked
the
more
sauce.
one time. Just let me live.
Yeah, just let her live. It's all good.
Yeah,
So yeah,
fuck yeah.
so celebrating a birthday in quarantine it's hard. So I'm glad you made it through it.
Yeah, Terrence made it very special for me.
Yeah, that's really cool.
My friends made it very special for me. I got new Jordans.
Woo!
TT Will exclusive.
What kind
Had to
of
do the
J's?
drop on that
What
shit.
kind of
yourself.
J's? What kind of J's?
Yeah, so you feel me? I put Kristen on to doing the sneaker drops because she wasn't really on it. So I was like, yo, the Royal Toes are dropping. She wanted Jordans, so I was like, we could either pay $350 for Jordans or we wake up at 7 and get this drop. And
We woke up at 7.
we woke up at 7. I tried for her size. I failed, but she fucking tried and she got them. So
Yeah, fuck yeah.
That's legit, because you realize a lot of
that
people
birthday
took
luck.
L's on those sneakers who wanted those
I posted
sneakers.
it, and like 3 of my friends were like, "Oh my god, I wanted those shoes! Like I tried to get them. Like I'm so mad I wanted them." And I just wanted to be like, "Haha, loser."
That's how you feel. That's how you feel.
that's the sneaker.
Sucks to
that's the
suck.
sneaker shit. Honestly, man, it's mad fun. I do like trying to get sneakers, just for the sport.
Yeah, but I take so many L's that it gets annoying. Because even with most sports,
and I'm a sore loser.
With most sports, you get good, and if you do it enough, you get good, and then like you win. But like with sneaker drops,
you just gotta buy a bot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can bring myself to doing that.
It's kind of crazy, man.
I'm just not that desperate. That's like I'm just not that desperate.
Is that frowned upon in like?
No, not. I mean, it was at one point, but now so many people do it. It's just like.
Do you know anybody that has a bot that buys shoes?
For sure, we do.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We do.
Damn.
Yeah, we definitely do. And it's no shade to them at all. They get in where they can fit in, but a lot of times they have so many problems with their bot alone that the bot within itself is an issue. Like maintaining it, making sure it works. You just gotta know your shit. Yeah. So even then, it's not even the easiest situation. Can you toss that in the ashtray?
Shit. Honestly, though, Sin, you were right, man. Me and Kristen have been having a shopping addiction.
It's hardcore.
It started with me buying gifts for her birthday, and then it slowly trickled into, yo, is this a restock? Fear of God Converse? Let me cop.
You have so much time to look at it.
Yeah, dude. And
it's just chill and
just
gawk.
so many ads in your face, and that's how they're getting you right now.
And
the sale, because it's right now we're having the Memorial Day weekend.
Oh my God.
Sales that are like 60 to 40% off.
Everybody's gonna come out of this quarantine drippy as fuck.
Drip.
Big drip for sure.
One or the other, though. Honestly,
either drippy or like. Well, I mean, everybody I know, because
people's clothes aren't gonna fit them.
I know a lot of people are going through some hard times right now, but
100%.
I don't know too many people in my personal circle that are like super down and out. Everybody is kind of like, whether they're even maintaining, whether they even if they've lost their job, like everybody I know is kind of like still maintaining, and like no one's like desperate. No one's hit me, like, because they know they could hit me. No one's like that bad, but like, so luckily there's that. But like,
yo, the homie James is coming back out to LA.
Hey.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Because of Corona?
Just to come home for a minute, you know. He's not working, so he's like, you know what, fuck it. Like, he's still gonna have his apartment in DC, but he's gonna fly back home. And
they shut everything down, so he's not been working.
Yeah. Damn. So he's just gonna come home for a little bit. He got a ticket coming out June 10th.
Shout out Jay.
Yeah, shout out James one time, man.
T Will exclusive.
But yeah, dude. Aside from that, stimulus check came in.
Finally, you guys got paid.
Hell yeah.
Y'all got the checks though? Y'all didn't get the direct deposit? Y'all didn't get direct deposits?
No, I got a check.
I was gonna sign up for a direct
That's
deposit.
why y'all shit took so long.
Yeah. But it was chill, because when I got it, I catch that shit.
When y'all did your taxes, y'all didn't do direct deposit?
I had a tax person, and high key, no, they didn't file it.
I'm not really sure, because I pay in, but I pay in like every month.
I gave this nigga my routing number, and he didn't deposit it. And then I just got a check.
Yeah. So because that's why, I did direct deposit for my taxes. So yeah, if you like send it in, I don't know what your situation is.
Yeah, because I have my routing and stuff, but not like.
That makes sense then.
It's different.
That makes sense why you got it in a check form.
Yeah, but definitely glad for that.
And it went to my old apartment, and I just want you to know that I went to go pick it up, and my old roommate, she put my mail in a bag and then put it outside on the, like, pretty much on the curb, like right by the sidewalk, like anyone walking by could have seen it and took it, and it had my check in there. And I mean, like, whatever, but I was like,
she put your mail on the sidewalk?
It was like
that's low-key kind of fucked up.
For me personally, I wouldn't have done that to somebody, especially because like you would see that check in there, but what do you do?
Right.
I was like, I am not about to.
That's buck fucking wild. I don't know. I don't realize the tension was like that in the old spot, in the old pad.
Man.
But I'm glad you got out of there. I'm glad cooler heads prevaled and you got out of there when you did. Because
leaving your mail on the sidewalk is kind of crazy.
That just seems like
you're just not
I
nice.
see that as that if that situation didn't end, for it to be like that means that situation could have been worse if people were still living together.
Yeah.
If it, like if it's at a point where like, nigga, I'm gonna leave your shit out there, then like obviously some shit was ready to go down. Some shit was ready to pop off.
Exclusive.
Whoa.
Dude, that's low-key on some like ex
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But I feel like honestly, relationships like that are similar to relationships. I mean, it's all the same thing. Like when you break up with a friend because they're not being a good friend, you don't go back to them. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, but
sometimes you do.
The action of.
Oh, we need another.
We're all looking for weed.
We got the re-up.
That's what it was. I thought you needed a lighter.
No, you're good. I don't know how to symbol for another joint.
I think it's like
that action, or just I know that things weren't good, but to do things like that means that you harbor feelings still, or like negative energy still. If I can't just be like, yo, here's your shit.
That's what I thought it was gonna be.
That's what I mean.
Because honestly, we had left off on like chill vibes.
If I can't see you to that point, like I gotta leave your shit like that.
Like leave my check on the streets.
That's
like
just
that?
that's just kind of buck wild.
Man, I mean,
that's money on the curb.
I had to tell somebody.
We're here for you.
The whole pod is.
End of the day podcast.
The whole pod is. Yo.
Petty spaghetti.
Damn, that's crazy. Petty spaghetti.
Yo.
I love that.
I was just thinking though personally, and I thought it was crazy that Terrence doesn't, because he was born and raised out here. I'm from Boston, so originally, so like I didn't have I didn't drive as much, but I need to get a dash cam, man. I've seen too much crazy fucking shit.
What did you see recently?
Highway. Well, just recently, like literally, I'm driving far left lane, passing lane.
Where are you going?
I was going to
Probably Shorty's
Burbank. I was going to Burbank to get my hair done, and
you get it twisted.
Your hair looks nice, by the way.
Thank you.
You look like a newborn baby.
Yeah,
with dreads.
And it was about time. I was looking super rough. If you look at the last video, it's night and day. I had to fucking check out the last End of the Day podcast video. You see the beard. It was thick. It was nasty.
I feel like we might be able to. Sorry to cut your story off, but we might be able to get this angle to work.
That's what this angle right here. This angle right here. I think it's perfect, dude.
All right. Anyway, back to the story.
So yeah, the reason why I'm saying I need a dash cam is this is just one of the many things that I've just seen on the highway. But like, I'm driving and just like the dude literally in front of me. He must have not been paying attention or like on his phone trying to like text and drive or something. And we're going like he has to have been going like 85 to 90 miles an hour, because I'm going like 82, 83, 80. I'm like 84, like, and I'm a little bit behind him, almost a car's length behind him. And he swerves too far to the left, hits the wall, and then just spins out and like was able to get his car to stop before the car in the other lane that he spun into hit him. But like, I hit my brakes instantly. Like, I start to I just panicked, because I'm like, or like I didn't panic, but like I did the the appropriate thing, just like coasted by him and was able to continue on to my destination. Damn. But like, his front end was all fucked up. Like, I had enough time to see his face, and he was just pissed. He wasn't mad or anything. He just looked. It was just crazy how much.
Crashed his car. Being mad.
Yeah, and it was just like, it sucked. But like, I mean, I'm sure it sucked for him, but it was crazy to see that and be right behind him, and like,
dude. One time I had a car get T-boned right in front of me.
Running in front, dude. I'm sure I hear. This is what I'm sure of many stories that you just driving your entire life out here you see, because everybody drives out here. The cars are always on the road. I need to get a dash cam just to catch some of this shit. I seen a fucking dog on the highway a couple weeks ago. Like, it was just crazy shit, dude.
Dude, craziest accident. One of the people I knew, like, they told me that they were just driving and the light turned green. And they started going, and a motorcycle going like 100 miles an hour T-boned them, and like the dude died instantly, and all the glass like exploded and went in one of the friend's eyes, and he was temporarily blind for like 3 weeks, bro. He couldn't see for like 3 weeks
because of because
he had to get the glass out of his eye.
That's what I'm saying. Like, when you think about it, you're like, oh, he's on a motorcycle and he hit a car, but that car's gonna get fucked up.
Yeah, bro. The glass blinded him.
That's what I'm saying. That car's gonna get really fucked up. If the dude's going that fast, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, shit's crazy.
Yeah, no, so, I definitely am looking at dash cams now just because I want to start recording all this crazy shit I see on the
honestly,
road.
bro, people are wilding out with this quarantine shit. Like
driving
I feel
crazy
like they
fast.
forgot how to drive.
They're just like, no, the roads have just been empty.
Yeah, roads
They're
are
so
empty and
crazy.
people are zooming.
Well, because here's the thing. All right, even with, because I've been lucky enough to still have work through this entire quarantine. Even though people are now starting to go to work, so the roads are getting busy.
Yeah, they are packing up a little bit.
They are packing up a little bit. The thing is that after rush hour, the roads are empty because bars, stores, everything's still closed. So after 6 o'clock, like when I drove here, dude, normally even at this time, 7 o'clock, I still hit traffic, dude. The roads are empty as fuck.
Yeah, you got here in like 20 minutes,
dude. There's nothing to do. People, even if you do actually go to work, you go to work and you just go home.
Yeah.
So the roads are
most
instantly,
people are doing are
and
going to their
people
friends.
are bugging out on the roads. Like they're driving super fast.
Zoom in. I had one guy literally swerve in front of me, like weaving through cars and
like
shit.
they were like racing.
And that's the thing. I'm doing 85. It's not like I'm driving. I can understand if I was driving like 60, 65, 70.
Bro, we're going
can imagine if I was
75.
driving
I'm
the
going
speed limit.
75, 80 miles an hour. And you
if I
feel
have
the
someone
need to
zoom by me, you're going at least 100.
And the thing about it is, all right, if you like speed, I can understand that. I've driven like that to a location, and then I've driven the speed limit to the same location. Nigga, you're not going to get there any fast. 5 minutes max. 10
I don't think I've ever gotten 100 to a location. That sounds crazy. To drive 100 miles an hour to somewhere you need to be.
But still, even...
You need to be better with time management. If you're
100%.
Real shit.
But even if you drive fast, like the most you're shaving off your time is max like 5 to 10 minutes. Like
yeah, bro, because you hit
lights, all that shit.
Yeah,
like you just hit undeniable shit. Like those would be the funniest niggas is the niggas who speed to lights. Like they'll drive fast,
speed to the red light, and then you stop next to him, and you're just like, bro, I'm right here.
And then, bro, like you sped.
I'll see you at the next light,
dog. That's why I think honestly those people they just like speed. They just like speed. Like that's what it is. Like they enjoy like the act of driving fast. So I can't knock that. Like if you're just a speed addict. But yeah, so we got the birthday, we got the dash cam. That's the personal shit. You guys got any other personal shit y'all want to talk about?
Yo, fucking side note. There was this chair outside. So like,
shout out to this chair.
Shout out to this chair one time. But before all this quarantine shit happened, there used to be this parking garage nearby where I work, and for like a week straight, they just had a bunch of shit, like some rugs, and then like computer chairs that were literally just sitting there like they were getting ready to be thrown out. And I was like, if this shit's here after a week, like I'm gonna take this chair because it looks like a nice chair. And then the day comes, and I asked the cleaning lady, I'm like, hey, is this someone's chair, like, or are they throwing it away? And she's like, oh no, I don't think it's anyone's, like, you can take it. And then I was like, bet. I wheel this shit in my car, bring it home. Tell me why, bro. To pique my curiosity, I Googled the chair 2 days ago. Guess how much this computer chair is worth, bro?
Was it like a Ames chair or some shit? Like what was it?
This shit was $1,000. Like a economically, like a eco chair. Like it was, and oh my god, Siri, please
Siri, stop it.
She just wants to get in on this. It's the government listening. But no, dude, literally, like, they were throwing this chair out, and I looked it up on Wayfair. That shit's $1,000.
That's crazy.
So you took the chair, I imagine.
Yeah, but I didn't even know it was worth that much. I was like, yo, this is comfortable as fuck. I Googled it, and I was like, oh shit. But it literally was like next to some dirty ass rugs, like getting ready to be thrown out. Like,
but was it getting thrown out in a nice ass spot?
No, it's in like a crusty ass parking garage.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
people
dude.
are crazy.
It was nuts. Like they're probably just rich, and they're like, oh, we don't like the way
they
it
don't
feels.
fit the vibe.
So this chair's here now, right?
Yeah.
All right, just making sure.
It's yeah. It's not that one. It's
okay.
It's in another room, but I'll show it to you. And
is it a nice chair? You sat in it?
It's comfortable.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It
blew my mind.
That's fucking crazy. Niggas out here balling and don't even give a fuck.
It blew my mind.
It blew my mind. Shit.
I want to shout out the world one time.
Yeah, let's get into this world shit.
Because I hear that all these countries, 62 countries, band together to try and figure out the origin of coronavirus.
China wasn't down for it at first. Then they eventually,
because they probably are the ones that fucking released it.
Well, they I think not. Even if that's the case or not, I think they thought that people were just going to blame them, so they weren't down. But now they're down. They're down now.
They're on board.
They're on board now. So because they weren't on board before.
Because you got to realize that, like, yeah, we all kind of want to know where this shit came from.
I think it's just.
But do you think we'll even know the truth after this? Like,
I think it's possible.
62 countries are in on it.
Yeah, I think it's possible. I feel like they could trace it back to the first nigga that got to the first reported case.
But it's also like they're not gonna really put that information out if it's gonna like accuse us or if we're involved in any sort of way, because the American people won't handle that well.
Well, that's the thing. We're not. We know we're not. So I think these.
Do we know we're not, though?
I think these other countries know they're not. Or I think a lot of other countries, even if they don't know, they don't think they are.
Sorry.
Because they might have gotten it late.
Yeah, or didn't have that many cases.
So they're like, yeah, we're down. And you see China was like really the first people to report it. One of the biggest people hit at first. So
they're not down.
I feel like
so they're not down, but like I think that's what it is. Like they don't want to, take blame or whatever.
I mean, at the end of the day, the reality, like if it started in a wet market or whatever the fuck, like from animals, like because it's a bat virus, like I mean, either it's modified or it's not. Either way, what's it gonna do? I don't know.
Kill people.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously.
I think in the end of the day, like we just need to figure it out. And if it is from where it is, like
no one's to be trusted anyways. Like, what does it matter?
Yeah.
Because even if we get truth, it's not like
I wouldn't believe all of it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, who says it's truth? Because at the end of the day, you told me don't wear a mask, you're stupid, and then you said you can't go anywhere without a mask, and like you want us to believe you?
I feel like a lot of it would probably be just for us to get an answer, like for people to just feel like they got an answer, like. We know where it came from now. Here's your answer. I think that's what a lot of it would be like. Because people want to know where it came from. They always want to know, like, where it started at.
Especially after, like, 3 or 4 months of literally not being able to do anything.
They want to look at something and blame it and be like, okay, it came from that type shit. I think people want that answer. So I feel like...
I mean, because if this goes down unsolved, it's going to be fucking with people forever.
It will not. It will not. I guarantee you, there's gonna be. I can already see the documentaries,
even if they come out with something and they say that it is something, you're always gonna have a conspiracy.
I can see the movies being made already.
Yeah,
they're gonna do movies.
There's always gonna be a conspiracy, even if they formulate like a actual.
Who do you think is gonna be the main actor in the movie? Okay.
Denzel Washington.
Nah, I think it's gonna be someone young, some young dude.
Aside from Denzel Washington, who would be a young actor?
I'm trying to think.
Or maybe not. I think
Shia LaBeouf.
I think Denzel might be just too old, so maybe more middle-aged. Shia LaBeouf might be good. I can see Shia LaBeouf, but honestly, I guess would it be those type of movies that's following like one dude? Like, have you guys never watched Outbreak, right?
Yeah, we've seen everything.
We put you on to Outbreak.
No, Outbreak's really old. It's an old movie.
We watched every single possibility that could be the outcome of what we were facing at the beginning.
You seen how Outbreak was following like the dude who was like the dude who was gonna fix it.
Yeah. Like
there's those type of movies, and then there's the ones where you've seen the movies where it's like following a bunch of people's different stories.
Like
so
Valentine's
like
Day.
Yeah, exactly. So like I guess it would depend on what kind of the story they want to like do in this, but they're definitely gonna
if it's Shia LaBeouf, he's the hero.
I can see it being imagine Outbreak with Shia LaBeouf. Like it's pretty much that
for Corona.
For Corona. And
or
then,
Will Smith.
No,
but I feel
Will
like
Smith, but and then there's got to be a strong female lead. If Shia LaBeouf's in it, then like there's definitely
my friend Jazzy.
That'd be amazing. Shout out Jazzy.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
definitely gonna audition and get that shit.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Who else really? Can't think of anybody.
I don't know.
Probably be
I don't know
someone-
actresses' names or actor. I don't know fucking anyone's names like that unless I talk to them regularly on a regular basis.
Yeah, and we're not really talking to a lot of people during quarantine.
Yeah, no, just the homies.
I wonder what it's like being single. How is it like being single during quarantine?
Not good. It's lonely.
I can
Man.
imagine. No one's like wanting to. You can't do anything.
Yeah, I mean, even if you feel okay, people don't want to do anything,
Yeah.
so it doesn't matter. So like, even if you're like, oh, I don't give a fuck,
You're like,
like,
no, I'm good.
I'm good. I don't care. Like, I don't give a fuck about Corona. Other people do. So it's like, you know, like, so you're just chilling, just
At a loss.
at a loss, doing it, waiting for things to go back to normal.
Man, I'm here for you, bro.
Yeah, it is what it is.
You'll get through it.
But the world is kind of, speaking of which, the world is kind of stable. Oh well, I know. Speaking of which, there's that Bugs Life fleshlight.
Speaking of which,
There's the Bugs Life fleshlight.
Yeah,
That we saw.
That honestly was.
That was
so
intense.
crazy.
I don't know why anyone would turn that Bugs Life character into
I'm
a fleshlight.
sick.
like furry people, like people that are furries,
Oh, true. Furries would be into that.
they would be like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, furries would definitely be into a Bugs Life fleshlight.
What is a furry?
They're like the people that dress up in like fur animals.
They get into a bunny costume and you'll be in a bunny costume and she'll be in a dog costume and y'all are getting it on.
That's
And like
honestly
that's what
crazy.
they're attracted to.
People are so weird, man.
Yeah.
Are they?
And
That's
it's
some
like,
weird
Is
like
that
they
weird?
meet at like
That is
Comic
super
Con
weird.
kind of things.
Nah.
I've seen it on MTV or VH1 at some point in my childhood.
What's more weird? That or using a Bugs Life fleshlight?
Oh my god.
Sin exclusive.
What would you say is more weird? The furry shit or needing
I think they're
not
equal-
just a fleshlight but a one.
I think
looks
that's
like
the same one and the same. I think
Yeah.
that guy is doing both of those things, and that's why.
Oh my god.
But what would you judge someone more for?
I think the furry.
Yeah. I would say the furry because that's a lot of money to like be buying an entire
Maybe,
outfit.
I don't know. The Bugs Life fleshlight, using that, I'd be like, dude, you get off on using something that looks like a caterpillar.
Yeah,
fucking-
like a childhood thing.
And it's a dude with like, he has like an accent. I forget, that character has like a, he's like a,
It's definitely a murderer using this shit, dude.
Are you like a murderer?
nah.
A psychotic
just, like,
person.
Maybe like a
Dude,
manic person.
definitely not someone I would want to be a friend with.
That's so funny.
Or shake hands with.
That's so funny.
Definitely don't want to shake their hand.
Actually, I have no idea why I just said that about being a manic person would do that. But my friend did show me her friend's Instagram today, and it was like, you know, she was like scrolling through it, and she's like, I'm very concerned about her. I think she's having a manic episode. And this woman had posted like 20 videos, and she was just like rapping and like being crazy. And she's like, where are you from? Earth? And she's like, Jupiter, like just like going crazy. Like she's like, where you from? Like
Stupider Jupiter.
yeah.
Just posting that.
But
on
it was
there.
like she was really doing a lot. I was like,
Sounds like drugs.
I was
Yeah,
like,
it sounds like-
that's what I said. I said I think she's on acid.
Yeah.
Like she's
Which isn't a bad thing. Not at all.
But to
to
film
binge.
yourself. And
I mean,
then
any
post
type
it
any
on-
type of binging and posting is bad.
People just post anything nowadays. It's just what it is. It's the life now. I see shit like, how many times you see some shit online where you know the only way it got posted was the person who it happened to. Like you'll see someone and they'll fall on their ass recording themselves doing something.
Oh yeah.
And you're
And
like,
it
all
goes
right,
viral.
and it goes viral. But you know, the only way it got posted was because the person who it happened to, because they were alone when it happened. You know what I'm saying? Like you see someone recording a video of them trying to do something and they smack themselves in the head by accident trying to do it, and the video's online, and you're like, this nigga posted himself looking like a fucking idiot, just
for views.
just for views. Like people literally will post. It's insane to me how much shit gets posted online. There's
The
like
internet?
no filter whatsoever.
I mean, how many hours have you ever spent on TikTok?
Yes, TikTok's racist to me. I think it's just
Really?
It's just a racist app.
Why?
It just perpetuates it. I don't know. I don't understand why, but I just continue to see like people, other races doing racist ass TikToks on it.
I haven't seen that, so
yeah, it should be whacked.
Kristen, you've been on it.
Yeah, but I just get like creative things.
If you go through the feed, you might not come across it just because but like that shit gets, a lot of times it gets grabbed and tossed on Twitter.
Oh no.
And they put it on
So
Twitter.
You're seeing the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, my TikTok is literally just like people creating like clothing and
it's pretty cool what you can use TikTok for.
And like people that are doing things that make me cry.
Yeah.
I cry like at least 3 times a day.
It seems TikTok. Like that's a big thing on TikTok, is making very emotional videos.
Oh my god, and I'm such a sucker.
Is that the vibe?
Yeah.
They use this specific, it's like song, because it's so short, they get like the perfect parts of songs and like put
just
like
really put some touching ass shit
video to it. Like
I'm sure you'd be like, oh, I've heard that from just like hearing it in the background.
Yeah, the song. Are you talking about the song that they use?
Yeah.
Yeah, the song they use is just like, it's crazy because you're like, yes, I've heard it. You just don't know where. And it'll be a video of like a dude helping some homeless guy, or like a video of a couple like
doing something
like from when they first met to like they somehow knew that TikTok was gonna exist 2 years ago. So they are able to make a video that works well with TikTok from 2 years ago till now. And like, honestly, it's crazy. It's crazy. But I mean, shout out to it. It's the new it factor. I wonder how long it has before something else comes and knocks it off the totem pole.
I don't know. I feel like Instagram might die throughout the quarantine.
I mean, once again, there's always. I mean, I wonder where TikTok measures up. Like, what's the number 1 app? What's the fucking number 2 app? What's the number 3s?
I feel like Instagram's always going to be number 1.
Is it number 1? Is Instagram?
Yeah, but
number
Facebook.
1?
We probably thought
that's
Facebook
what I'm saying.
was always going to be number 1.
I still think Facebook might be number 1.
I mean, I just mean as a base of like where young people are going to go to like look at each other. Like we had MySpace, we had Zanga, we had MySpace.
I never had a Zanga. Did you have a Zanga, Sin?
Hold on, I don't remember Zanga.
It was Zanga. What was the one that was after that when you could like, MySpace.
I had a MySpace.
MySpace was popping.
MySpace
was my shit. Custom theme, baby. But no, are you looking up number 1 app?
Yeah.
Let me know what it is, and then I want to talk about all these new albums, because there's definitely been some good music. Sin, did you listen to Future?
Yes, I did listen to the Future. The Future
like
is fucking fire. I do like it. It's long. It's long, so I say fire in the sense that I have a decent amount of songs that I enjoyed off of it. There's still plenty of songs I skip off of the whole fucking project, just because it's a lot of songs.
Would you put it above Gunna?
It's kind of too early for Gunna, because Gunna's music is
Grows on you.
Yeah, I have to listen to it. The first playthrough, a lot of times, I don't like it, or like I don't.
That's how I feel about with like Uzi.
I don't jump to it instantly. Like Drip or Drown 2 was his last project, I think, Gunna's, and that became one of my favorite projects of that year, but wasn't when it first dropped. I barely listened to it, and then I started listening. I was like, damn, these tracks are hard. Like,
yeah, there's some bangers on.
Yeah, but yeah, and then but this the first playthrough of Gunna's project, I found like 2 songs off the rip that I really fuck with. The second playthrough was more of just like a riding one, and like I gotta play it in the right setting. Gunna's music plays well before the party for me. So like if I'm getting ready, or like, trying to catch a vibe, like getting, pre-drinks and stuff like that, smoking before I go out, Gunna's music's always good for that. Because he doesn't make like top tier club, he doesn't.
So what is it good for now that you can't go out?
No, I still do that. I do that right now. I'll do that because I go on drives. I'll drive around the city. I'll drive to like Santa Monica. I'll drive like on a Saturday night.
You gotta go to Santa Barbara, bro.
I might drive there.
It's nice out there.
And the beach is open.
Yeah, I might drive there. I drove to maybe, is it Manhattan? I think it's Manhattan Beach to see the blue waves.
Mm-hmm.
You saw them?
Bioluminescence. Yeah, that shit was fire.
Is it over?
It's been over for a little while.
I feel like if I go, I'll still see it.
I feel like the same.
I mean, yeah, you could try, you won't, but
you can try, you won't.
But you won't.
Yeah, shit's
Sound
over.
like my 3rd grade teacher.
Yeah, that's just a
Sin exclusive.
But I say I went there and it was pretty cool. But yeah, I go on the drives and shit like that. So I would, before I go on a drive, I would listen to Gunner's music in that setting. So so far though, it seems pretty good. Once again, it's a lot of tracks. It's 18 tracks, and artists nowadays, the music they make is a vibe that is similar. You know, like when you listen to an artist, you get a lot of the similar sounding music. Mm-hmm. Back in the day, a rapper would try to make a very varied album because it's on a CD. It's like a hard dip, you know?
But I like this better because you kind of are paying more to the artistry of that artist. Like
this way.
Yeah.
Yes, I feel
because DaBaby has a very distinct vibe. Cardi has
He's not trying.
vibe.
He's not trying to like hit every market with an album. He can make an album and it be cohesive and like
exactly.
The issue, I think the other issue though is when you get 20 to 18 songs.
Are we saying Drake's music sounds the same?
Drake is different. He's
yes and no.
He's more of the I think he's more of the older ilk where if you listen to Scorpion, the rap side, every track's very different. Like he has trappy raps, like you know what I'm saying? Like
he goes everywhere.
He goes everywhere, but he does it in a way that it sounds authentic and real and
true
good.
to him.
And true to him.
Like you're like that's.
But
he's
it
a
is
student
more of a playlist.
It's more of a playlist, but he's a student of the game, so he's able to do that. Drake is not an average artist. Like he's a student of the game. He studied rap.
Do you think he'll ever be at a point where he's making consistent sounding music?
He can, but I think people expect too much from Drake. He can't.
I think that's
why he had to make a double.
In his artistry.
I think too as well. But I'm sure he would love. He does it in microcosm. So not the Dark Lane demo one, but like
he kind of bites off of culture.
He does it in micro. So like the shit he does with Future, the little projects he puts out with Future. That's like a whole like just one sounding type vibe, you know, like doing that kind of shit. That's like a one off where he can just do his trap shit and doesn't have to hop in that other lane. He's
great at recombination.
100%. But like
he's mastered it. I mean, honestly, that's what makes a great artist is like grabbing influence from all over and then making it yours.
Yeah, but I ain't trying to fucking dick ride Drake on this episode. Gunna dropped up some new project.
Are you putting Gunna's project above Dark Tapes?
Yeah. I wouldn't compare anything to Dark Tapes just because it's like some leaked shit. It's not like a complete it's not like a real project from Drake. So I wouldn't really compare anything to it. That's like someone's actual album.
It's like a Lil Wayne mixtape.
Yeah, this project that Gunna put out is an actual album. I wouldn't compare that to it.
Would you compare it to Future though?
Yes, and
bar for bar, where are we putting?
Right now, I can't compare it too well because I've only listened to this one a little bit. I listen to Futures a lot more, but right now I'm definitely like off rip fucking with Futures, but I think Gunner can win because like I've listened to the beats are hard. It's just I gotta.
Future has a more mainstream sound.
I guess that's mainstream now. That sound I guess is main. I guess that sound is mainstream. That trap sound. I guess if that's what you're saying. If you consider
like
that mainstream,
in terms of trap, I would consider Future more mainstream than Gunna.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is Gunna mumble rap?
I can see him being considered that. I can't understand every single word he fucking says, but I can understand a good amount of it.
Yeah, that's like every rap song.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I can't understand words of rappers who aren't mumbling, who are just rapping, who like do the rap shit like
I listen slow.
But like, you know, I didn't understand every word that Jay-Z said.
Yeah, that's real.
You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it's just slang and fucking a dude trying to rap with the constructs of a beat. You know, he's gonna cut words and like it's not gonna be perfect. If anyone expects that over rap, then go somewhere else. Like I'm sorry, you're not gonna get perfect English over that shit.
Man.
Yeah. So, but it's a good album so far. I fuck with it. I'm definitely gonna keep bumping it on this long weekend.
So we kind of been caught up with birthdays and kind of taking bike rides, and I've been wanting to catch up on it, but we haven't had the chance. What's going on with the Jordan doc? Like now that it's over, was the ending solid?
The last 2 episodes were the weakest out of everything. They were still good. It was just like it was the end of
You were expecting a finale.
Well, no. It was a finale. That's the thing. Like it's the come down from just seeing. Because you already know what happens. You already know these niggas win 6 times. They win 6 rings. So you already know that. It's just kind of just like the last 2 episodes are kind of just wrapping up the story. So it's things that they're important. They're important things because they talk about shit that we didn't necessarily know. But it wasn't as exciting because there was a lot of basketball in the first 8 episodes.
Yeah, this is more like personal.
Yeah, a little more personal.
Okay.
But it's still a decent amount about. It's like, you know, Jordan's last game and shit like that. But like with the Bulls, but it's just different from the first 8 because there's a lot of basketball in the first 8. But it overall it was a great doc. You just see Jordan. I mean, me personally, I see Jordan now as just like this. I always did see him as some mythical basketball figure, but this kind of solidifies it. Like, dude's work ethic was crazy. Like, he won fucking 3 in a row. To win 3 championships in a row, take some time off, come back and win another 3 is fucking insane. Like, I don't know. It's just crazy. Imagine. I understand why he's the man. He's the man. Like, and he gets all the credit he deserves. Like,
that's real.
Yeah. End of the day.
Sin exclusive.
I won't compare Jordan to LeBron. I'm just not of that type. Like, LeBron's LeBron, Jordan's Jordan. Like, ball wise, like I would love to see them like play against each other, but like I don't know who would win. Honestly, I can't say that LeBron would definitely beat Michael Jordan. Like this, because that's the thing. Like when you watch the Jordan doc, like I remember hearing him. I didn't watch basketball like that when I was a kid, so I don't remember watching these games.
Yeah. And
they're just showing tons of basketball of Jordan playing. You're like, yo, this nigga was so nice. He was pissing on dudes left and right. So like, I can't say that. Like I look at LeBron now and I'm like, yeah, he's really fucking good. He's ridiculous. But like, when I look at these videos of this dude, I'm like, you can't just instantly say like, yo, he's gonna piss on him. Like, I don't know.
Kobe Bryant, he said that he wouldn't be who he is without if there wasn't a Michael Jordan. So I feel like it's the same kind of concept. Like, would they have had someone to believe in like that?
Definitely puts Kobe's in perspective as far as just like his mentality, like because he definitely seems like the closest to Jordan mentally. Like when I look at how Kobe was, when I see all the videos on how he talked and like how his work ethic was, he was literally the closest to Michael Jordan. When you watch this doc, you see Kobe there, like you see where Kobe got it from. Yeah. Kobe was soaking up all of Jordan's game, 100%. It's crazy, it's insane. R.I.P. fucking Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
And this shit is still sad.
Yeah, super fucking sad. And it's still this year. It happened this year.
This has been the worst year ever.
Yeah,
dude, crazy. Honestly, they're probably gonna make like a legendary documentary for Kobe.
They have to.
Certainly hope so.
I really hope so.
They have to take their time with it though, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is this about? Biden says.
Okay, so Biden was talking with Charlemagne, and he started to like talk about like voting and was like,
I seen that interview. I didn't watch it though.
Putting this like whole little like persona on, and then he was like, you ain't black if you don't know who to vote for in this election.
Wait, who said that?
Biden.
Biden said that. What did Charlemagne respond with?
He just was like, they pretty much cut it off after that. But he was like, he addressed it, but like kind of ignored it a little bit too. Like,
what the?
But
fuck?
also then they were like, time to go. I'm pretty sure.
What the fuck?
Yo, I haven't seen the clip, so
I gotta watch.
Let's push pause and watch it.
should we do it?
We might have to.
Yeah, do it.
All right. Can everyone still hear?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's run this clip.
I'm figuring out whether you're for more questions. You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
It don't have nothing to do with Trump. It has to do with the fact I want something for my community. I would love to see.
Take a look at my record, man. I extended the voting rights 25 years. I have a record that is second to none. The NAACP has endorsed me every time I've run. The world. I mean, come on. Take a look at the record.
Mike, how's that playing?
Damn.
Wow.
And then after that, he got off there. But
I think that's kind of fucked up. Like, he's kind of making a mockery of black people by saying that.
also, who is he to decide if you're black or not based on who you vote for? Like, you're white. What are you saying?
Yeah, that's a crazy statement to just fucking bellow out on.
I'm surprised Charlamagne didn't respond to that though. That's so weird.
Dude, he probably was polarized by that. Like, what are you supposed to say to that?
I don't know.
Because at the end of the day, he was probably trying to promote Biden, but it's like, what do you say?
He was trying to help him out. He probably didn't want to just like get on him about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. That's so weird. That's weird. That's a weird statement. I don't know.
Isn't that crazy?
It's weird. I just don't fuck with either of these fucking guys.
You don't like Charlamagne?
No, I don't like Biden or Trump.
Oh.
You don't like Charlamagne?
What do you think about Charlamagne though?
I fuck with him. He's cool.
Yeah.
He's funny.
I like Charlamagne.
Yeah. I don't have an issue with him.
I mean, he's real.
I like him as an interviewer.
He keeps it real. As far as he keeps it as real as far as I know.
Yeah.
Because there's those people who say they keep it super real, and sometimes they keep it like
he could be fake behind closed
exactly.
doors.
That's what I'm saying. But you know, I'll never know because I don't know the guy.
That's real.
You know,
maybe one day.
Yeah, maybe.
He's listening like, nah, you'll never
meet me, nigga. You don't get the fuck out of here. Yo, dude, we got to start watching these fucking versus battles. What the fuck, guys?
What?
The versus battles that Timberland and fucking Swiss Beats be putting on.
Yeah.
What the fuck, guys?
Where?
They put them on Instagram. Nelly went against Ludacris last weekend. What the fuck, Chris? We haven't been paying attention to these fucking battles.
Nobody told me. Nobody told
the internet. It's on the internet. It's on the internet. It's my fault. I did fuck up. I should have put it in the group
you don't
chat.
be sharing.
I didn't.
Selfish.
I haven't watched any though. That's the thing. I'm not gonna front. I'm not gonna front like I've watched any. I just know they've been happening, and we haven't talked. Kind of been lit. Yeah, them shits has been lit, and we haven't watched any of them.
Tory Lanez got a fucking deal off his lives, you know.
Erykah Badu went against fucking Jill Scott.
I seen that.
You saw that?
Yeah, I seen a little bit of it.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I seen Jill Scott live one time.
But yeah, this weekend 112 is going against Jagged Edge.
That's gonna be incredible.
Not really my type of music though.
What?
You don't like Jagged Edge?
I mean, I know a couple. I know a couple songs, but I'm not like an avid listener of either of those.
I bet you probably know way more Jagged Edge than you think.
Nah, niggas don't be. I
love Jagged Edge.
No, I'll probably hear it and be like, oh, this song, yeah. But like, I wasn't bumping it. I'm a '93 baby. Like, I wasn't bumping Jagged Edge.
Okay.
I got into it when I was in like high school. Like me and my friend Tiffany would listen to old music.
Yeah, I definitely will. I'm gonna check it out and see, because these battles are getting crazy.
I want to see the Nelly Ludacris.
Well, apparently I tried to watch that last weekend, but Nelly's internet was fucked up, so his phone was just like you weren't hearing any audio.
Nelly would have the fucked up internet.
Don't be trying to play Nelly.
Yeah, right. This nigga trying to play Nelly.
T-Will exclusive.
And like, yeah, but Ludacris won. Like, Ludacris just had more hits.
Oh my god.
Nelly has bigger
Red
songs.
Light District.
Nelly has bigger songs, like songs that are like more
Hot in
mainstream.
Here was a banger.
Wow.
Fucking yo.
Yeah, but Nelly's had some, just not as many.
He just has it. Yeah, he just doesn't have the long. He just doesn't have like the Ludacris's career. Like he just has he has like Red Light District was.
Dude, there's so many.
Was like Ludacris's like third fucking album.
That right now.
That was like his
Get Back when he has the big arm.
Get Back.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
He had like the whole can.
Yeah, dude, his videos are crazy. He was like a new Busta Rhymes. Like,
I'll never forget though when he came back recently in maybe 2 years ago with the CGI abs.
What?
Sin, did you see that music video?
yes, but wasn't I thought that was on purpose?
I mean, like he was clowning himself?
I thought so.
Dude.
I thought so.
I mean, I hope so if it was on purpose, because if he was trying to do that indiscreetly, like...
We did listen to that leak, that Drake leak, where he was talking about Kylie in the song.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
He did apologize for it. Shout out to Drake for doing that.
But he definitely played it for like a cool minute. He knew it was
Well,
happening.
he wasn't. Someone was DJing and someone played it, and yeah, he didn't realize it till the next day, or till he didn't. He was just listening. I think he might have heard it after and was like, "Oh shit!" Like, let me clean that up, or whatever. But he mentioned that he has like 20 Kylie.
I mean,
he said he had like
bro,
20
it's like
Kylies.
the chorus. I feel like he definitely knew what was happening when that shit was playing.
He said he had 20 Kylies. So maybe he heard what he heard it, and then after thought and was like, "Yo, that's fucked up."
Honestly, my thoughts is that OVO is way too calculated to make that mistake, and they did that on purpose.
And what do you mean, way too calculated? Make what mistake?
They
to
don't
play the song?
Yes.
Their camp isn't just gonna let things fly.
I don't think what he was saying was that they were going through unreleased songs, and they went a little too deep in the catalog. Like, you know, because you got mad different songs you don't listen to regularly. I could totally see that happening. Like, cause like when you just have a lot of music, you have a bunch of songs that you've never put out. When you start going through them shits, you don't remember all the lyrics.
So you think they were just like lit and they were just running through
playing songs. I think when he heard it, he didn't. I don't think even when he heard it, he didn't. He was like, "Oh shit!" I think he heard it and then was chilling and was like, "Oh shit!" I just said I got like 20 Kylies. That song was done 2 years ago. He said that song was done 3 years ago.
Right.
So he's probably like, "Oh shit!" Like, this is a whole mom now, you know, like, and
you got Travis,
and the
Drake doesn't want that Travis smoke.
Well, I don't think he's even smoke because Travis doesn't even seem like one to bring smoke like that. You seen when Tory Lanez approached Travis?
Do you think they would ever beef?
Nah, I don't think they would ever beef because Drake would destroy this nigga. Do you think Travis would make a fucking diss record? This nigga would not.
Exclusive.
The only way Travis would hurt you is just by not giving you the sauce.
I don't think
by just not responding at all.
Not giving you features, not giving
Travis
you beats.
doesn't even really say anything.
He doesn't say anything in his music. He doesn't say anything. He gives you zero, like, because that's he essentially.
It's just mood music.
He masks what Future. See, Future catches slack for it. Travis doesn't catch as much slack for it. He still, if you're in the threads and shit, you'll see Travis catch some slack for it. But his fans are so OD and like fanatic about Travis in a way that like
it's a cult following.
Yes, cultish that they don't give a fuck. If you were to talk to a fan and be like, "What is it about Trav that like he says that reaches you?" Like watch the doc. Have you watched this doc?
No.
Watch his doc and watch the fans outside of his fucking thing talk about this nigga.
You've seen
Oh
it.
wait, yeah.
The Look Mama Can Fly.
Yeah, we
Yo,
watched that.
his fans sound.
They're going crazy.
But when they talk to him, these niggas sound delusional.
They said he saved my life.
Like, what
I
the
would be dead if it wasn't for you.
like,
Drama.
nigga, what?
I said, what lyric?
Rolling, 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 got me stargazing.
Like literally, like none of that shit makes any sense.
I want to meet them.
And don't get me wrong, that is my fucking yo. That's my jam for sure.
See, I'm telling you,
Put that
Travis,
song on, I will get lit.
Travis is more for his melodies. He's not for his lyrics.
But a nigga just told me Travis saved his life, dog, in a documentary. So like, what am I supposed to take from that?
I mean, I could take a lot from that. You got to see it from people go to some dark places.
No, that's what I mean. So in me, when I'm a creator of music, I listen to his music and I don't hear anything. But
maybe
a nigga
it just
says,
makes him feel good.
That's what I'm saying. I don't hear anything, but then a nigga tells me the music saved his life. And I listen to his music and I don't hear anything. So what am I supposed to take from that? Like, I'm like, damn, like either your life really didn't need much saving to begin with.
Yeah.
Like
right?
you probably weren't that deep of a dark of a hole.
Yeah.
Or it didn't, or like even if you were, it didn't take much to save you. Like it took,
it took stargazing.
It took stargazing to save you. Like even if you were in a deep dark hole, it took stargazing to save you, dog.
If Kanye West could save your life, but I just don't know that.
Kanye's a little bit more inspiring than Travis.
Yeah,
his story is a little more. His story is a little more inspiring. You know, the whole college dropout, the scene that the era that he came up in, and the fact that like dudes like Travis and Drake can even exist because of Kanye is like.
Seriously, like he's
tier.
a son of Ye for sure.
Oh, Ye.
We can't even get into that. We can't even get into that.
Anyways.
Oh man.
So Biden, Future, battles. Yes, I'm gonna watch the Jagged Edge fucking 112 battle this weekend. Kristen, you need to watch that shit too. Put Terrence on.
Shout out to Jeff Bezos on his way to becoming the first trillionaire.
Wait.
Oh, that's a real thing. I thought that was just a song with fucking.
Trillionaire
with Future and NBA YoungBoy.
2026 he's on schedule. I just want 1,000 or 2.
Yeah,
I just don't know why. Why does anybody need to be a trillionaire?
I don't think it's that he needs to be. There's nothing he can do about it. The money's just gonna keep accumulating. He's not spending.
Amazon.
He's not spending the money fast enough, Kristen.
So my thing is, so you have $1 trillion. And there are people in this country that are dying that you can't help. Like, my thing is, like, why don't you just, if you have that much money, there's nothing that you can do with it. There's literally nothing that you can do with it other than make more money. And like, you don't need $1 trillion to continue to make that much money.
I'm thinking of mad shit I could do with that shit. As you're saying that, I'm thinking of all this shit.
He could literally buy Google.
Yo. I can just lay in it.
You could change the world.
Remember the homie who was swimming in the duck who was swimming in his fucking coins and that, DuckTales in the beginning of the show? The niggas just fucking swimming in the fucking money. I'd do that. Yo, there's so many things I'd do with $1 trillion. I can understand though. I can't, like, you earn that. Like, if I earn $1 trillion, there's no way, there's nothing you could tell me to make me give up that money.
But I'm just saying, like, as a person, like, I'm just a regular ass human being on this earth. I know that if I had $1 trillion, that I would be. I mean, there would be more of an imprint. Like, we would all know.
Here's what it is: the people who would give away that much money will never earn $1 trillion because they don't have the mentality to earn $1 trillion. Because
I feel like
to earn $1 trillion, you have to have the mentality that you will not give that money away.
Okay, so if it's not give it away, it's inspire the change. So like, at least Tesla, like, fucking, what's his face? What is his name?
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk. Even if he's not giving away his money, what he's doing is like transforming the world into a better place. What is Jeff Bezos doing? Giving jobs to people.
Yeah, I mean,
that we can create fucking waste.
I mean, he himself is not doing something as groundbreaking as Elon Musk. Guaranteed, I agree with you there.
Elon Musk can be a trillionaire. I don't give a fuck. He can be, because at least he's making a positive change to the world.
I don't want to shame Jeff Bezos too much because Amazon Prime is probably one of the best things.
Yeah, I mean, but I agree with you. I would say, he might not be doing anything to really change. He's taking away from jobs because people aren't going to the store and shit as much anymore.
But I feel like he just had a good idea and it's just so successful. Like, what is he supposed to do?
That's what I mean. Like, I understand everything you're saying and it makes sense, but for his business to be as successful as it is, he can't think. He feels like he can't think like that, and I kind of agree with him.
Is he a good dude?
He's a good guy, I'm sure. And I'm sure he actually donates a ton of fucking money. I'm sure, because a lot of those people do, because it's big tax write-offs. Yeah. You end up having to, and he pays way more tax. I'm sure, or maybe not taxes, but I'm sure he already donates a ton of money. But in the end of the day, to be a trillionaire, you would think, yo, give some of that away. Like, at least you don't need all that fucking money.
I mean, he's donated a lot of money, especially to like the San Francisco homeless population.
But he in his head is like, yo, I want to be a trillionaire. The last thing I'm gonna do is give away anything to keep that from happening. Like, that's I'm sure he is salivating at the idea of being called a trillionaire. Like that.
Yeah, but I just feel like that is like, that in itself is problematic, to think like that you are never going to be satisfied with anything, because if you reached $1 billion, now you need to reach a trillion. Like, it's just at some point, like, we can't even fathom. Nice. We can't even we hardly can imagine what a pile of $1 billion looks like, let alone $1 trillion. It's there's just no reason to have that much money.
I mean, there's no reason, but at the same time, there is technically no reason for the trillion. Like, we literally, what is $1 trillion?
Honestly, at $1 billion, if like we have to go to Jeff another Bezos, planet, no, he can afford anything at this point. Like, if we need to go to Mars and live there, he's gonna be the elite people that go at $1 billion. So maybe. What do you need $1 trillion for?
Maybe.
Or he could fucking start his own country and just like Amazon. Yeah. Call it the Amazon.
Yeah. Come live in Amazon.
Yo,
yeah, come live in Amazon.
I would pull up to Amazon.
I'll pull up to Amazon. I live in Amazon. Hell yeah. Hell fucking yeah. I'll live in Amazon. Man. I don't know. It just seems like something that's not going to change with our current, the way we live and the titles and all that, like, and just the way, he wants it. Other people are going to want it. Like, if anything, he will inspire people to do either more of what he's doing, which can help us to a degree, or just something better, like inspire people to change and do more of what you're talking about. Because like, that's one thing that's happening, I feel like, with the generation and the growth of technology, is that they're getting the ability to change the world at a younger age. So the next Jeff Bezos will do what Jeff Bezos did 2 to 3, maybe even 5 years earlier than this nigga did it, which has changed the industry in some sort of way. So hopefully they'll learn from these guys' mistakes and money won't be the driving force of the future. But
I feel like it always will be.
It always will be. That's the thing.
Money is power.
That's the thing. When you got Forbes magazine, like, you got niggas just reading about money. Like,
yeah,
it's like one of the most
popular
popular
if it
magazines.
Rules the world.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day.
Yeah. At the end of the day, money rules the world. Speaking of money, fucking Joe Rogan is now exclusive to Spotify.
What did he get paid?
I don't fucking know.
He got paid fat.
Bank. He got paid bank.
Spotify's got the bag, though.
They got the bag to be handing out like that. Or at least they did. They probably don't have it anymore. They probably tapped the fuck out after paying Joe Rogan.
If they got Joe Rogan and
biggest
Joe Budden.
Biggest podcast in a fucking... I mean, they've had... no, I know. That's true. They've had Joe Budden, but I wonder how much Joe Budden cost.
I don't know.
He took $100 million to move to Spotify.
Joe Rogan?
Mm-hmm.
100 mil.
That's nice.
That's just the number. I'm sure there's tons of incentives.
Yeah.
Like downloads and things like that.
Damn.
Wait,
what did Joe Rogan start from? MTV?
He started on a TV show called News Radio. Before that, I think he just did stand-up. The show News Radio aired for a little bit. I don't really remember it.
And then he was a host or what?
Then he did fucking Fear Factor.
Yeah, Fear Factor.
He's doing Fear Factor for mad long.
Can you imagine that?
Dude, I used to watch that show and just be so fucking amazed that people would eat cockroaches.
Yeah.
For a chance to win some money.
Not even for the money, for a chance to win the money. Because the last challenge is always dumb hard. So you're like, yeah, you ate those cockroaches the last episode.
And then like somebody died on their show.
Did they? Oh shit.
Yeah, because it was. Do you remember the one where you would go underwater and then you would push the button?
Someone died during doing that.
And it would eject you into the air like on a bungee cord. Yeah, definitely died during that.
Fuck.
Dude, that show is. I would never, man. Just push yourself to emotional trauma. Like,
nah.
Oh my god.
No, I'm cool.
Yeah, cover me in snakes. That's cool.
I'm good.
I'm chilling. I'll make my money.
I mean, I guess at the end of the day, nothing they could have done could have been like, they wouldn't put like poisonous snakes on you.
Yeah, but I'm not eating scorpions and shit.
I can see them putting poisonous snakes on you. That seems like a total fucking
total Fear Factor
Fear Factor episode.
Or they have to like drive those huge rigs like on that big open space.
Then Ludacris started hosting it after Joe Rogan.
No, he
really?
Didn't.
Yeah, he hosted.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
Man.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I know, right?
That's crazy.
Ludacris hosted.
That is so crazy.
That is ludicrous.
That is ludicrous. What else is going on? Is that it? Do we have any other topics?
I think that's about it for
yeah.
For week 70, man. Honestly,
week 70.
We're almost hopefully out of quarantine.
We got 30 more episodes till we hit a fucking 100, dude. I'm excited for these next 30 episodes.
What if we were still in quarantine by episode 100?
Yo.
We'll see. Episode 70 right now. We will see 30 episodes later if we're still in fucking quarantine. But I don't think we'll be. I think we'll be good. I think we'll be fine.
I want to be able to look back on these times.
Yeah, me too. And be like, yo, that was crazy.
And hope
that was crazy.
I hope and pray that coronavirus is still funny. Coronavirus.
Wait, do I still have that job?
I think you have that job.
Coronavirus!
Like, I hope that's funny still.
Yeah, I think it will be. Word. That was a great episode, guys.
Hell yeah. Thanks for coming through.
At the end of the day, we love you guys. Thank you for turning up with us this week. We all came together for this episode. I'm really happy that we were able to see each other's faces.
Yes,
and it wasn't
very
too soon.
nice.
I got to feel your energy. As always, it's your boy Sin Supreme.
Sin exclusive.
It's your boy T.
T will exclusive.
And me, Kristen Elizabeth.
Yeah.
We out.
EOD Podcast.
See you later.
Gang.
Corona.